Security Service of Ukraine has organized the second explosion at Russian Baikal-Amur Railroad. The Russians were twice trapped by the SSU as another fuel train exploded on the Baikal-Amur railway line. And this explosion became the second stage of the SSU's special operation to disrupt an important Russian railroad that is used for military logistics as well. The first freight train exploded directly in the Severomoy tunnel. To continue the movement, the Russians began to use the detour that passes through the Devil's Bridge. This is exactly what the SSU was counting on.
Hey guys, let's take a break with a word from the sponsor of the video, Noble Gold Investments. Dark clouds are gathering as markets shudder, stocks are sinking, currencies stumbling, fear and uncertainty reign. The Middle East, Ukraine, Taiwan, the debt, it's endless. Yet one asset stands firm, gold. In crisis after crisis, gold is there, in the background. Its enduring value guards against loss, like a missile shield against incoming. Shield your savings against looming threats, war, recession, contagion, and avoid the frenzied panic of the unprepared. Take control in the chaos. Fortune favors decisive action. Get hold of gold now before it's out of reach. Right now, Noble Gold Investments offers a free 5 ounces. America, the beautiful coin with every new individual retirement account. Claim your free coin today to secure your financial future. Open a Noble Gold Investments IRA and claim your free bullion coin today. Click the link in the description or call 877-646-5347. NobleGoldInvestments.com, the only gold company I trust.
When the train was passing over this 35-meter-high bridge, the explosive devices embedded in it went off. The freight train in Buryatia at the Idikit-Okusikan crossing consists of 50 train cars, including 41 tank cars with diesel and 3 tank cars with aviation fuel. Further transportation of the cars is still impossible. The explosion seriously damaged the tunnel rails, and the leaked fuel flooded them. One of the train's tank cars burned out. The other 2 had holes. A criminal case under the Article Terrorist Act was initiated on this fact. Later, another train was blown up in the same area. 4 tanks were burned out. 2 more were damaged by fire. According to preliminary data, the fuel spilled over an area of 150 square meters. Either way, Moscow has more problems in the Far East than it is willing to admit. Chelyabinsk suffered also a huge blow when the tractor factory was compromised some days ago. Thread showing that this Leopard 2A4 is nothing more than a decoy. Russia's police are reportedly rounding up migrant taxi drivers to send them to the war in Ukraine. However, this puts migrants at risk of long jail sentences in their home countries under legislation banning fighting in foreign wars. The VCHK OGPU Telegram channel reports that the Moscow traffic police are detaining migrant taxi drivers who attempt to pay a spot fine, or a bribe, when they are stopped for minor violations. It cites a number of examples. 28-year-old Yandex taxi driver Omerbek Abdikasit was stopped and detained after trying to give a policeman 2,500 rubles. On the same day, another YT driver, Sabir Bazarov from Uzbekistan, was detained for placing 12,000 rubles next to an inspector. 29-year-old Tajik Idris Kanawatov was stopped and put all the money he had between the seats in his taxi. 2 5,000 bills, 1 500 ruble note, 2 200 ruble notes, 2,100 ruble notes, and 2 for 50 rubles. He was arrested for attempted bribery. Khan Turudbekov from Kyrgyzstan was arrested after attempting to bribe an inspector with 9,250 rubles to deregister his car and take it abroad. Zoharshan Noder from Tajikistan crossed the road in the wrong place, was detained, and was taken to the police station. He gave a policeman a 2,000 ruble note and was kept in detention. While the channel does not say what happened to the men after that, it's likely that they were put under pressure in a variety of ways to get them to sign up to fight in Ukraine. There have been many reports of this happening previously. However, it comes with substantial legal risks for the migrants themselves. The Central Asian states, where most come from, have enacted laws banning fighting for foreign armies or armed groups, originally intended to deter jihadists going to Syria or Afghanistan. In one recent example, 34-year-old Alexei Shampolov from Karagandi in Kazakhstan, was jailed for 6 years and 8 months in prison for participating in the war against Ukraine as a Wagner Group mercenary. Shampolov was found guilty of mercenarism and committing a grave criminal offense against the peace and security of mankind. His earnings of $205,590, $2,300 rubles were also confiscated. Shampolov pleaded guilty and stated that he went to war out of financial need. He claimed to have been misled by the Russians, saying that he did not violate the law, since in Ukraine, it is not a war, but a special operation to liberate the civilian population. Strong but humble messaging by President Zelensky. We've already done the unthinkable and we will do more. Frankly admits the counter-offensive in the south did not achieve desired results. No goodwill gestures or regroupings. Ukraine is preparing for a protracted war. Ukraine is becoming self-sufficient in terms of domestic arms production. If you don't want to give us weapons to protect you, give us the means to produce them. Attention is key. Anyone capable of keeping attention on Ukraine should continue doing so. This includes all of us. Keep talking, keep posting. The President, despite exhaustion, will continue to lead the world to a new fair security model. I would also add that if you decided to somehow write off the Ukrainian army, you're deeply wrong. And that's a good thing. Stay delusional. You will be surprised.
Машина гарна, прильоти видержала.
This video was posted by an Arab news agency and got over 1 million views. It says that there are not enough men in Russia due to war, and so there are many brides available. It's quite easy to obtain a Russian citizenship, and child support and preferences are good.
لم تكن مزحة تلك الأخبار التي انتشرت سابقا عن قانون روسي يمنح الجنسية للرجل الأجنبي الذي يقدم على الزواج من فتاة روسية، بالإضافة لمبلغ من المعونة المقدمة للعائلة الجديدة. لم تكن مزحة مخاوف الروس من نقص في عدد الرجال فيها، والآن ومع قرار التجنيد الإلزامي وامتداد زمن الحرب باتت المخاوف أكبر. وهنا نحدثك عن الخطر الذي ينتظر الروس وكيف ستتحول إلى دولة من النساء. وقبيل الإجابة عن هذه الأسئلة والغوص بالتفاصيل، نود إبلاغ الراغبين والمهتمين بمزيد من القصص الخبرية والوثائقيات المشوقة والممتعة أن بإمكانهم متابعة قناة وثائقيات الآن.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members